We heard a lot about the offerings that OTCi have. And as part of our company development, we do believe very strongly in training. We're always on the lookout for good training providers, anything that can help us further develop and train our people, because at the end of the day, the aim is really to develop each employee to their fullest potential. So if we find a training provider that's suitable and helps meet that mission, then certainly that's something we'll be willing to explore.
I definitely gain a better appreciation of the Singapore industry relations model, and the context and the history that I learned today definitely provide me a deeper understanding of how industry relations has come a long way for Singapore and how it's going to be like in the future.
From a national level, I could really appreciate now how it's a competitive advantage for Singapore. The stability that we have of tripartism between employers, unions and the government really plays a critical role for the company to continue its long-term investment in Singapore.
What I particularly like about the segment on the Employment Act is the fact that it's adopting a very practical approach where there are real-life scenarios that are presented to us and we're expected to work through these cases. And of course, with reference to certain sections in the Employment Act, this really helps us to work on it on a more practical basis, and it's a lot more memorable and more useful when we encounter these similar situations back at work as well.
Right, in the day-to-day, I think it's important that when we review our policies and programs, that we have a good understanding of the interpretation of the Employment Act, so that we ensure not just compliance, but also are very clear on the processes that we build to meet, to address grievances, for example, to ensure that this relationship between employee and employer continues to be maintained.
In industrial relations, we're not just talking about our unionized bodies, but also our general branch. Having been worked together for the company that is in line with our business strategy, that will take us a long way.
With our labour strategy, when we are talking to our employees with issues that they have for themselves, personal issues or issues of the collective team, they can come to us and we talk to them, they bring solutions and they have to prioritize. So prioritization is something that you need to learn. Leadership is something that you need to learn. So why not send them to courses that help them make those decisions? There are two benefits when we send them for external courses, especially courses that are run by the NTUC. It helps them, number one, to, as I mentioned, prioritization of solutions, right? The other one is also understanding what the industry is looking like, what other people are facing, so that they can make their decisions correctly.